What's going on, folks? Sean Arnold here, and welcome to another set of Yugioh Legacy of the Duelist online ranked videos. I just want to say thank you to everyone for bearing with the kind of shortage of videos for the past week. There have been videos going up every day. I've been doing this new series called Tekken 30. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. But the main series, the main online duels, has been kind of lacking because the past week was just incredibly busy for me. I wasn't really sure if I was going to say this or share this with people online or on the channel, but you know what, hell, why not? I might as well. Just a little bit about myself. In my real, I don't say about real life, this is real life, but offline I am in full-time work. I work full-time, and I'm also in full-time education. I'm at a university as well, and so sometimes there comes big deadlines, and I think September 10th was just kind of crazy for me in that what do I need? I'll take that. It's kind of crazy for me in that I had a huge assignment in, and I had to go to work the same day, and I had so much to do for this past week. So my apologies for any just anyone who missed out on a couple of videos. As you can see, I am debuting a new deck here. I thought that just to make up for the shortage of videos, I'm just gonna make a I'm just going to put out as many videos as I can. Today I'm going to spend the whole day just recording episodes, and I thought let me start off with something brand new. And this is a deck which I've been building on the side for a long time. God damn Marshmallow. Been building this deck for a while. The Gravekeepers are one of my favourite archetypes in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they kind of very, I wouldn't call them consistent, because they've never really been a top tier deck. But they've always been kind of like tier 1, no, not tier 1, but tier 2, tier 3, in that they kind of fit into any meta, but they, as long as they can use certain bits of tech. And to try and make them work in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist meta has been kind of difficult for me, because you just never know who you're going to fight against. Whether it's going to be someone like Valizan here, who's running a 50 card deck, no, more than 50 cards, that's what, 6 plus 54 card deck with Marshmallow in it. Or whether you're going to face against Necros or Burning Abyss or whatever you're going to do. So it's kind of difficult. I found that with Legacy of the Duelist, kind of the best way to build your deck is to kind of go gung-ho and not try to counter anyone's particular deck, but just try to make your deck work as efficiently as possible. And sometimes that can be kind of difficult because the Gravekeepers aren't very explosive. They're more of a control deck. They take things easily, they take things slowly, but they try to shut down most of your opponent's important plays and then take advantage of that. And right now I'm stuck against Marshmallow, but I'm just going to use Marshmallow while Valizan's stalling to try and get me to a key card, and that is Necro Valley. Hopefully I can get that very, very quickly. Right now I don't have access to Necro Valley, but I do have Gravekeeper Spy, so I'm going to put her down in defense position. And Gravekeeper Spy is the best Gravekeeper in my opinion. Her effect is quite simple. She's a flip effect with 1200 attack, 2000 defense, which means she kind of lets she will stay on the field for at least a turn. And when you flip summon her or flip her up, she gets to special summon any Gravekeeper's monster with 1500 less or attack from your deck. And that kind of pretty much will be any monster in my deck, as you will soon see. Really love the Gravekeeper decks. Finally got a Necro Valley. That's great to see that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out Gravekeeper Spy. I'm going to have Solemn Warning waiting just in case. Oh, I should have really put down Necro Valley first. Hopefully Valizan doesn't counter my special summon. What should I put down to be safe? To be safe, I'm going to put down Gravekeeper's Recruiter. Gravekeeper's Recruiter is a fantastic monster for Gravekeepers. If you know Witch of the Black Forest, it's basically the same effect but only for Gravekeepers, which makes it really reliable, really quite useful to use. I'm going to put down Necro Valley there. And the reason why I want Necro Valley down is I have a card called, where is it? Imperial Tombs of Necro Valley, which lets me kind of negate any spell, trap, or monster summon, or monster effect. And so if he tries to stop me in this next attack, then, well, he won't be able to. So I'm going to play Gravekeeper. Normally I don't like playing Gravekeeper, it's a 1-for-1 card, but I kind of have my Gravekeeper set up here and I don't want to wait any longer, so I'm going to push with a large attack, and hopefully Valizan won't do anything to stop it. been enjoying playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist just for fun in this past week. Because I was working so much, I didn't get really time to do any videos, but I did get time to play, and I've been making a couple of new decks. I think I have my token deck went up. Hopefully you guys enjoy seeing my token control deck. One of my favorite decks that I've ever made. It's a new deck to me because Scapegoat was still limited when I last played, but I had a lot of fun with that deck. But Gravekeepers, again, I really wanted to make. I knew I wanted to make this deck as soon as I started this game up, but I just had to wait to get the cards. And then there's also another deck which I'm not going to spoil. I'll let it come to you. If you guys want to see a deck showcase video of the Gravekeepers deck, I probably will do one anyway, just to show off what kind of cards I'm using and kind of what makes this deck work, just so I can explain it in more detail. Right now here I've got Master Key Beetle. Master Key Beetle is a fantastic card because what it allows me to do is I can detach one XC material from this card. I can choose one card I control. Let's get rid of Spy. One card I control, which is going to be Necro Valley, and it while this card is face up in the field, that card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Really great combination, this one. Really great XE, works together. So keeping Necro Valley on the field is really important, and Master Key Beetle is going to keep it happening. If I have Vanity's Emptiness, which I'm probably going to use next turn, I'm going to use Master Key Beetle on Vanity's Emptiness, so it will stop my opponent from special summoning, and Necro Valley will stop my opponent from targeting cards in the graveyard. So really great combination here. Let me shuffle in my turn now. Yeah, over this past week, or at least last week, I got some feedback from some of the subscribers on my channel, and they said they want to see more battles, more duels, more different decks, and that's kind of what I'm going to try to deliver now that I passed September 10th and I have more free time on my hands. If there's any particular types of decks you guys want to see, do let me know. I know some people said they want to see Nobles, Noble Knights. Some people want to see Elemental Heroes. Some people want to see Cyber Dragons. Some people want to see Blue Eyes. Some people want to see more competitive meta decks. I'm working, I will say it now, I'm working on a Blue Eyes deck. I'm working on a Cyber Dragon deck. I kind of haven't gotten my, well, I've got a deck ready, kind of, but I'm not happy with it. I feel like it just needs a bit more, it needs a bit more time just to, in the deck shop, just to be a bit more effective. I haven't tested it yet or tried it out yet, but I don't know. From the cards, there was a deck which I used to run, but from the cards which are available now, it's kind of difficult to run an old school deck like Cyber Dragon or Blue Eyes. I think the Blue Eyes one is in better shape than the Cyber Dragon deck, but check this out. Royal Tribute, fantastic card for Necro Valley. If Necro Valley is on the field, you play it and you get to discard all of your opponent's cards in there. Any monsters in both players' hands get discarded to the graveyard. I love opening on the first turn with this card. It's great, and it kind of cripples a lot of decks, particularly decks like Necros. Just trying to think of any other deck. Yeah, okay. You can let me resolve Royal Tribute. Just trying to think of any other deck which really has lots and lots of monsters. Royal Tribute really shatters in the first turn or so. It can be a little bit difficult to use in the later game or in the mid game. It can be less effective, but it's a really great card for a Gravekeepers deck. So yeah, onto the other decks. I will be building more decks. Why can't I attack? Oh yeah, Nightmare Steel Cage. Okay, fine. But those are going to take a bit of time. But I do have this deck here to show off, and I do have another deck which will come up in a later video. Also, I recently, the channel recently passed 500 subscribers, and I'm really happy about that. I'll just say it. This is making videos or around video games or just any kind of work in the video game industry is what I really want to do. I do have a job at the moment which isn't related to the video game industry at all, and I'm working on a degree, but the degree isn't really kind of relevant to my interest. It's kind of just something I'm doing because I can do it and I'm good at it, but not anything I'm really passionate about. My passion is what I'm doing now. My passion is making videos, talking about strategies, just connecting with other people who also share this passion. And you know, it's kind of I don't want to say a dream, but it would be awesome if I was in a better state just to be able to do this full time. Now, I'm going to work to that, and hopefully I can get there someday. Of course, I'm not going to... sorry, let me just put down spy. But, yeah, that's kind of my goal, kind of what I'm working towards, and I'm hoping to get there someday. But to have 500 subscribers is just crazy. I feel like... I know to a lot of people 500 subscribers isn't a lot, but to me, I feel like I have 1 million subscribers. The fact that even say a fifth of that, even if it was just a tenth of that, 50 people, even if it was just 50 people who were just said we're interested in watching your content, man, that just makes me happy. And thank you guys to you guys who are subscribed, and hopefully I can continue to entertain. So please, yeah, let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see more of. Anyway, that was just me saying a bit thank you for that. I've been thinking about whether I should do something maybe more special for 500 subscribers. I don't want to sound... don't want to sound too much like I'm gloating or I'm over celebrating. So I don't want to kind of, you know, give that perspective to people or make people think that way. But I'm thinking about doing something a little special for it. I just have to talk to JD and Leo to see if they want to partake in it as well. But yeah, we'll see. And this is not a fun duel. I hate decks like this. Random cards, you've got random stall cards, you've got random attacking cards. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to stall out so you can build your field presence, blah blah blah. But it doesn't. It's not fun. And it's not really effective. I wish I kind of started against someone who was more effective. Saying that though, Valizan might beat me somehow. Who knows? It's happened before in the past. So, just kind of drawing, waiting for Nightmare Steel Cage to start. As fun as this is. I do have a couple of MSTs in here, but I don't really like using MST against cards like Nightmare Steel Cage or Sword of Revealing Light because it's a -1 card, and by using MST on it, you're kind of making it a 1-for-1 card, so you're kind of giving your opponents an advantage. Ooh, excuse me. Voice cracked there for a second. Alright, let's wait one more time. Is Nightmare Steel Cage on? Right, now it's gone. I bet he has another stall card. He probably does. If so, I will have to XE summon to get rid of it. Oh yeah, I'm also trying out Mask Change 2. I did buy the Mask Change, the GX DLC. After reading a bit more about what Mask Change is, and reading about the manga's version of Mask Change, apparently Mask Change is Jaden Yuki's normal deck. He actually borrowed the Elemental Heroes from someone else, and the Masked Heroes are his main deck, and apparently that's kind of what he runs ran until the end of the manga. And I don't think I have any rank 3 monsters, so let me do Descendant. And I had a look at it. At first I didn't want to use it at all because I don't like following the meta. I like trying to make my own original decks. However, it's a really easy card to use, and for Gravekeepers it kind of just gives you that little extra bit of field presence. Not field presence, a bit of variety, covering some bases which Gravekeepers can't really accomplish. So I'm going to try it out here, try it for the first time and see what I can do. But first of all, let me use Descendant. Gravekeeper's Descendant allows you to tribute one other Gravekeeper's monster to target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. I'm going to tribute Descendant. By tributing Descendant, I'm going to destroy his back row. And by tributing Descendant, I get Descendant's effect, which allows me to add another Gravekeepers to my hand. And sorry, it's not Descendant's, Recruiter. And I'm going to add another Recruiter to my hand so I can keep it going. So now I'm going to put down Recruiter again. There's no limit onto how many times you can use Descendant's effect. So let's tribute Recruiter again. And let's destroy this other card here. And now I'm going to search another recruiter. Let's keep it going. Okay, so Shadow Spur, if I remember, doesn't actually stop me from attacking, it just stops... Oh yeah, it does stop you from attacking, okay, fine. Right, so I can't attack with Master Key Beetle, fine, whatever, he's well protected. And Necro Valley's not going anywhere, so I'm going to... She will be 2000 if I bring her out. I'm going to Tribute Spy. Nah, I'm going to attack and see what that monster is. Watch it be some kind of stalling monster. Let's see what it is. Yep, Marshmallow. I thought it was going to be that. Or something like that. That was fine. Minus 1000, but I'm going to negate Marshmallow's effect. Using Fiendish Chain. Now I'll be able to destroy it. And now I'm going to attack it with Descendant. And that will send Marshmallow to the grave. And now to wrap things up, I'm going to play Marsh Change 2. I'm going to discard Fiendish Chain. And I'll send Spy. She's done her job. And that will let me bring out, well, he's got 2600 life, so I have to bring out Anki. Mars Hero Anki. Mars Hero Anki, I really use kind of just as a beat stick because it's 2800, it's the strongest monster I can bring out. But he also has an effect which allows me to get another Marsh Change card from my deck. And yeah, that's the first time I'm using Gravekeepers. Hopefully that's given you guys a good idea of what it's like. I'm going to keep on playing here, keep on making videos for you guys, and these will be uploaded, but it won't be uploaded in this episode, it'll probably come out tomorrow. So hopefully you look forward to it and you've enjoyed seeing that. I will do a deck showcase just to show off the Gravekeepers deck a little bit more, and if anyone wants to use it, feel free to copy it. I have no problem with anyone wanting to net deck my stuff, so please go ahead. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Much love, take care, and goodbye.